here are 6 reasons to be super bullish on crypto going into 2025. We could be looking at golden bull run kind of situation here. And I want to lay out some very simple reasons why now is the time to be excited about crypto, okay? It's been a crazy few years in the markets, all right? It's really tested us. 2022 was horrific. 2023 wasn't too bad. It was all right. We had some stuff going on in 2023. 2024, man, that really tested us. Gosh darn. Early rally, 8 months of crap. Finally puking out in August over the Japanese yen carry trade bullshit. And then the Trump rally came. Okay? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. We have a lot of big stuff to cover. So let's get into it. Reason number 1, ETFs. Wall Street is here, baby. And yeah, we're correlating more and more to the general risk on, risk off attitude to the stock market and all that kind of stuff. But look at this. In the last 12 months, Bitcoin ETFs have taken in $37 freaking billion of inflows. That's insane. ETH took in like $1 billion or something as well. Not even comparable, really, but gosh darn, people like Bitcoin on Wall Street. That's nuts, man. This year, we could double that. Think about everything going on. Bitcoin, strategic reserve, all that kind of stuff. There's so much excitement around Bitcoin. We're going to add another $37 billion this year. Could we get to $100 billion this year? If we double it this year, that's insane beyond belief. And what's that going to do to the price of Bitcoin? Right? Plus, Bitcoin and Ethereum are not for long going to be the only crypto ETFs in the United States. We likely are going to get an XRP ETF, a Litecoin ETF, and a Solana ETF in the next few weeks to couple of months, where we'll see more altcoin ETF applications coming after those ones get approved. Now, JP Morgan is estimating that Solana could see up to $6 billion of ETF inflows, which, considering the market cap of Solana, that's a lot of money, okay? XRP, they're saying could see up to $8 billion of inflows into their products. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff, okay? Huge amounts of money are going to come in because now buying crypto is as easy as opening your TD Ameritrade account and clicking buy. You don't have to go to Coinbase. You don't have to download any nerdy wallets. Oh, I'm going to get my Ledger wallet and put some... No, you don't have to do any of that bullshit, okay? Just go buy a BlackRock XRP ETF. People are going to like that. Second reason, AI. AI is absolutely driving an explosion of tech-related growth. Crypto's benefiting from that. So we are going to see an AI bubble on par with the dot-com bubble of the 90s, in my opinion. Now, the thing to note with that is that right now we're like this, and it's going to go like this. A lot of money to be made between here, and the eventual pop, obviously. But that AI bubble expanding is going to see a lot of money made in crypto, okay? The AI agent scene's exploding, AI agent infrastructure, AI coins more broadly. It's driving a lot of interest and excitement and money making in crypto. And as we see more AI stuff happening in the real world, more AI stuff's going to happen in the crypto world. It's a great way to get proxy exposure to it and to invest in some of the earliest, most high-risk startups in the AI space. Don't fade the impact of AI making everything even crazier. It is the NFTs and metaverse of this cycle. It's what's going to go absolutely crazy. And guess what? It's just getting started. Look at this chart right here. We still have a long way to go for all of this AI madness to play out. Hey, real quick before we get into the third reason, if you are a cryptocurrency trader, you want to check out what BITUNIX is doing, okay? This is where I'm doing most of my trading these days. It is a no KYC exchange, meaning you can just deposit USDT, start trading, and have a good time. Enjoy your privacy, okay? No KYC, no VPN necessary. Just use the link down below, start your account, deposit some crypto, trade. Plus, you'll get a 20% deposit rebate when using that link down below. So you deposit $1,000, get $200 back. Pretty damn cool, right? Go check it out if you're a cryptocurrency trader. See what BITUNIX has to offer for you. All the top coins, deep liquidity across the space, all kinds of fun altcoins. Check it out, link down below in the description. Okay, the third reason, macro. Macro, despite 2 years of being told them the worst recession ever is coming, and yeah, at some point we'll get a recession because that's just part of the cycle. The US economy's been trucking along, man. Positive quarter after positive quarter of strong GDP growth. China actually had some pretty good economic numbers the other day, and I know there's been a lot of stresses in China, the bond markets, the stock markets, the real estate markets, the economic activity more broadly. But China's not doing that bad, okay? It's got some problems, but it's okay. And guess what? In response to those problems that China has right now, China's printing like crazy, man. Oh, they just did another $130 billion print or something the other day. Huge amounts of money. They've literally printed and dumped hundreds of billions in liquidity into the markets. And they're going to keep doing that. They're there, they're pulling on the chain, man, trying to get that lawnmower of the economy started, putting some gasoline in their mouth, blowing it on the spark plug. Vroom. We'll get it going at some point, but while they're trying to get it kick-started again, they're going to keep throwing money at the problem, and that's good for risk assets more broadly as huge amounts of liquidity flow into the system. And guess what? We will get more Fed rate cuts this year. I know there's been a lot of fears around inflation, a lot of fears around Trump's tariffs, all that kind of stuff, but the Fed is going to cut rates. Now, how many times remains up for debate, but the economy's strong, people have jobs, unemployment's near record lows in the United States, but we still have some interesting issues. They're going to need more money in the system. Things like the repo pools are getting near drained, which means the Fed's going to have to step in and bring money in. The dollar index, Trump wants a weaker dollar, which is good for risk assets. Look at the last time Trump got in. He sought a weaker dollar. He got a weaker dollar. The DXY fell precipitously. Okay, bond yields fell. U.S. economy being strong. There's a lot of things lining up, and obviously there's always risks. There could be some new yen carry trade unwind bullshit happening. There's always something going on out there. World War III, pandemic, I don't know. Something can happen, okay? But right now, the economic situation in the United States is looking pretty decent, as long as we don't have some incredible surge in inflation, which if Trump comes in and lowers the energy prices as he wants to do, then could be good. Could be good. Bitcoin FOMO. So this is the fourth point. Bitcoin FOMO is starting, and it's not just, Joe Blow down on the street corner FOMOing into Bitcoin. It's a literal country. So the United States has talked about starting a strategic Bitcoin reserve, which Trump's getting into office, I think, a day after we make this video. So what happens when he announces that, when he writes an executive order saying, yep, Bitcoin strategic reserve, we're going, boom. He wants America to be the global leader for crypto. Okay, massive policy reversal from the previous administration, which was the most hostile administration you could imagine towards crypto. And that U.S. Bitcoin Strategic Reserve is going to kick off country-level FOMO. We're already seeing it. Brazil has announced that they're exploring a Bitcoin Strategic Reserve for the country. There's a petition in Switzerland to get it going. The Czech Republic is looking at doing it. A lot of rumors coming out of the Middle East that the UAE or Qatar have been buying, and I would not be surprised that they're both mining Bitcoin. A lot more countries are going to come. There's been a lot of rumors about multiple countries from some very reliable sources that there's a lot of big players right now. Central banks, sovereign wealth funds, looking at Bitcoin right now because they see what America's going to do, and they know that if they don't get on board sooner than later, they're going to be really late. It's finally coming true. Think about it, it's finally happening. We've been talking about this for years and years, and it's finally coming true. Nation level FOMO for Bitcoin is happening. It's crazy, man. And here's something else interesting. This has been floating around recently that Trump might look to even make a more broad strategic reserve of crypto coins, adding things like Solana and XRP to the US balance sheet. Now, shit's gonna get real crazy if that happens. Imagine that we're not only at Solana and XRP ETFs this year, but then the US government's gonna start making strategic allocations into those assets as well. What? Number 5, it's kind of related to the previous one, but we are getting the most pro-crypto administration of probably any government anywhere in the world in the USA right now. Absolutely stacked. The president, pro-Bitcoin, has a DeFi protocol he's launched, buying Ethereum. Crazy. Sold NFTs. The vice president owns Bitcoin. The new Treasury Secretary, pro-crypto. The new SEC guy, very pro-crypto. We're getting a cryptocurrency AI czar, David Sachs, who is an OG investor, understands crypto to a nuanced level. He's gonna be the crypto czar, man. We're getting a crypto czar. How about that? And all the outstanding crypto SEC litigation, it's gonna be thrown out the window because it's all bullshit. We're gonna have friendly regulations brought in that might actually bring America back. I mean, Trump's literally gonna make crypto great again. Think about that. He's gonna bring the Americans back into the crypto world where they've been, under the previous administration, been trying to crush the industry, which is so stupid. So stupid. I'm so glad that Trump gets it because America should be the global leader in crypto. Why not? Why not? They were the global leader in the internet. This is just a new level of internet technology. And apparently Trump gets that. And that's good for everybody, especially good for us investors. Plus, we're going to see stuff like US banks being able to interact with the crypto industry where previously they couldn't custody Bitcoin and couldn't sell Bitcoin to their customers. All that's going to change. America's back, baby. And the sixth reason, it's year number 4. This goes back to the Bitcoin 4-year cycle where basically you have a year of a bear market, a year of accumulation, the Bitcoin halving year where we start to see a little bit of price action, and year number 4 where we see explosive price growth. Now, based on that 4-year theory, we are going to see the market peak in 2025. Now, whether that's an earlier peak like March, April, or that's just the standard sort of 4-year cycle where we have a top around October, November, December of 2025, around $250,000 Bitcoin, don't know, remains to be seen. Okay, but it's the 4-year cycle, baby. And until proven otherwise, the 4-year cycle continues. Okay, so that means that 2025 is setting up for a potential wild bull run. It's here. The year after a Bitcoin halving is always crazy. Last year was the Bitcoin halving. It takes about 6 months or so for the price to start moving, which is exactly what happened this time. Now the price is moving. Dollar's going to be weaker. Everything is lining up for a wild bull run. Strap in. It's going to be nuts. Thanks for watching.